I find that a lot of people don't know where to go to set their shipping cutoff time or why they need to do it. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. It's simple. It's something the majority of eBayers don't even know exists. It changes the whole dynamic of how an eBay seller ships and handles handling times. So even before you list one more item, just follow along here. I strongly suggest you use a computer. I wouldn't be surprised if the cell phone app does not support this. The web browser makes this so easy for you to set your seller cutoff times, and it's critical you do so. I'm going to show you why. First, I'm going to show you how. Long ago, in a galaxy far away, eBay used to have My eBay, which was a section of eBay that worked a lot like today's Seller Hub. eBay still has My eBay. Some sellers don't even know about it or have never seen it. Used to My eBay, we were there all the time, just as we are in the Seller Hub. All of the controls were in My eBay so that we could handle things, look at sales, change our accounts, and all of that. Some legacy code is still in My eBay, which means eBay still has a My eBay when really they should get rid of it. Just have Seller Hub instead of having two places that overlap in features, but certain aspects of Seller Hub, certain things you can do in My eBay that are not available in Seller Hub, and they have been in My eBay for a long time. Now, My eBay has old computer code they used way back in the early 2000s. And for some reason, they don't seem to be able to integrate everything in My eBay into Seller Hub so they can just have one place sellers go to control all aspects of our selling account. So we still have to go to My eBay. Here's how you do it. I know a lot of you have used My eBay, but it's really a pain to try to figure out, do I have to go to My eBay or Seller Hub? And it turns out some things you can get to both places, a lot of things you can't. So go to the upper right-hand corner of your screen, rest your mouse cursor on My eBay, and you will go down to Summary. My eBay will pop up with just a random center screen of things you've looked at or done. It's just an odd how they chose this center screen. Go down to this old set of controls we used to use back in the days of Noah to change some settings because it's still using that old code. They can't port over to Seller Hub for some reason. When you go to My eBay, you click on Account, and that brings up this stuff. I'm going to increase the size of my screen so you can read these words a little better. It has personal info. This is where you can change your address, email, things like that, even password. When you get payments, a lot of your seller account and seller dashboard you can do in Seller Hub. Even if you think you have no reason to change your handling times, you do. You need to change them right now before you make another sale. You need to do this. So scroll down to where it says Shipping Preferences and click that. Click, okay? And then you come up with shipping preferences and go all the way down the screen until you see working days and cutoff time. Go to the right and click Edit, and this is where you set cutoff for sales. Here's what you need to do. I'm just going to do it for you, and then I'll explain why you do this. Just follow along. Change the time zone to Eastern Time. I don't care if you're in Mountain Time or Central Time as I am, or if you're in Singapore using American eBay. I want you to go to Eastern Time. And the reason is, and I'm open to reproof and correction. Anytime you need to tell me something or ask me a question or correct me, put it in the comments below. Ask me anything, even if it doesn't pertain to this video. I always answer everything. And I might have this wrong. Let me show you the reason for choosing Eastern Time. I believe that of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to be careful because I'm a recovering public school graduate, so I don't know math. But I believe of these 7 time zones that Eastern Time is the furthest east time in America. I'm sorry for non-American international eBayers watching this. I really appreciate you're watching the channel. Surely there's a similar feature for eBay.ca Canada, for the United Kingdom's eBay. Surely there is a similar cutoff time feature. Just to find it, and you have to work similar to what I'm explaining to find the eastmost time zone in this list of 7 time zones. I believe Eastern Time is the one for eBay.com users. So you choose Eastern Time Zone, no matter what time zone you're in, and I want you to choose weekdays. Get rid of Sunday, uncheck Sunday by clicking the check mark, unclick Saturday by clicking the check mark, and you should be left with weekdays only, Monday through Friday, and I want you to choose these cutoff times. Click this down arrow and choose 5. 0. Choose this down arrow and go up and choose 5. 0. Do the same for all of these. 5, 5, and 5. Leave everything over here 0. We have 5 days of the week, weekdays checked, all of them triggering handling at 5 a.m. When you click save, this will be your new cutoff time. Very easy to do. Now, what are we doing here? We are making the cutoff time as early in the day as possible every single day that we ship, which means on weekdays. In the eastmost time zone, you have the earliest time possible. 5 a.m., because there's not a number lower than 5, okay? If there was a 4, I would have chosen 4. 5 a.m. Eastern Time is the earliest possible time you can pick for your cutoff in the day, 5 a.m. Oh, just bear with me. I will explain why we're doing this in a second. If you live in Seattle and you chose your Pacific time and you chose 5 a.m., you're not picking the earliest possible time. Now, 5 is the earliest you can pick, but 5 a.m. Seattle time is 8 a.m. New York City time. That's a big jump. Here's what this means. If your cutoff time is 5 a.m. Seattle time and someone buys something in New York City at 7:45 a.m., and you have same day shipping, you have to ship that same day. So since 5 a.m. Seattle is still late in the day for New Yorkers, you want to choose the earliest time zone possible, the eastmost time zone, and choose all 5s because 5 is the earliest number. If you're international, non-US eBay, and you see numbers earlier than 5, choose that. If there's a 1, choose that. You're fortunate. But the latest Americans can do is 5 a.m. East Coast time zone. Here's what it means. If anyone buys an item from me, once I click save, at 5:01 a.m., now that's early in the morning. If someone buys at 5:01 a.m., it does not count for today. It actually counts for tomorrow. If I have same day handling time, doesn't that sound impossible for a lot of you? I've had same day handling time for years. People who have been in my groups for years will tell you, yes, he has. He's had same day handling time for years. Someone buys today, I ship today. But it all depends on the handling time you have set. What do I do early this morning? I wake up, I get out of bed, I drag a comb across my head, and I look at the clock and it's 5:05 a.m. And I get an email that says someone just bought something. I have same day handling time, and since my cutoffs are 5 a.m. Eastern time, I have same day handling time. No matter what time zone I live in America, if they buy something at 5:05 a.m., I don't have to ship it today because they didn't make my cutoff time. You get that? Same day handling means they buy before my cutoff time, or it counts as they bought it tomorrow. This is great. Same day handling often means next day. So if you think, well, I can't do same day, but I can do next day shipping, choose same day handling time. It's almost the same thing. Unless someone buys before 5 a.m. in the morning while you're asleep, then you don't have to even ship it today, even if they buy it at 5 minutes after 5 a.m. and you live in New York City or you live in Seattle. Same day handling only means they bought it before your cutoff time that you're in full control of. If they buy it on a Sunday or a Saturday, doesn't count. I don't have to ship it till Monday. If they buy it Friday morning at 5:05, it doesn't matter. I don't have to ship it till Monday. Get it? Same day handling time often means 2.5 or 3 days handling time. If they buy on my account, because I've done this, and now you will do this if you're smart, on a Friday morning, if they buy at 7 a.m., I don't have to ship it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't have to ship it until Monday. What if there's a 3-day weekend? What if Monday's a holiday and they buy at 5:05 a.m. on Friday? I don't have to ship it until Tuesday because they bought it after my cutoff time Friday morning. And I've got same day handling time. Same day handling time actually means 4-day handling time, 12, 13 times a year, depending on how the holidays fall. But the normal default cutoff times, they're not 5 a.m. Eastern time. They're later in the day. So people buy today and I still have to ship it today somehow, no matter how busy I am, because they bought it before a later handling time. Therefore, you need to run to my eBay and follow what I just said and make this as early as possible for your country if you have this same situation. And this way you can have same day handling time that almost always means next day. If you have next day handling time, it almost always means 2 days from now. You can almost add a full day to your handling time by setting your cutoff times as early as possible. Here's what this also means. eBay rewards in the search engine people with same-day handling time. They reward those sellers higher in the search engine. They give you more search engine love. Me, I always do same-day handling time. I say, you buy today, I'll ship it today. Well, that's implied that you buy before 5 a.m. Eastern time. But I don't have to say that. That's just part of the game. eBay knows this, but eBay says, hey, this guy does same-day handling time. This guy does not. This guy does one-day handling time, next-day handling time. We're going to reward Greg. We're going to give him more search engine love, just a little bit better than the guy competing against him that does next-day handling, because Greg ships faster than George. If you have one-day handling time because you're busy, you have a big family, you just don't even think you can do same day, which means next day, then do next day handling, and that often means you will still get another day of handling time if they buy after today's cutoff time. So cutoff times early as possible, you almost get an extra day every time, no matter what your handling time is. But remember, the sooner you can ship, the sooner you state your handling time is, the better your search engine love is, and the higher your sales will be, all other things being equal. So I strongly suggest same day handling time, which almost always means next day. But if you just can't do it, do next day handling time. And if you set your cutoff times just right, that almost always means day after next day handling time. This is a sweet deal eBay gives us. eBay will still say she ships fast if you've got same day handling, even if your cutoffs are as early as possible. eBay's going to reward you with search engine love. eBay's going to put on a lot of your listings quick shipping, a little badge or some message that they do. A lot of times for a lot of sellers, this seller ships quickly. You're really going to be better off. The faster your handling time, the better. But only if they buy before 5 a.m. in the morning do I have to ship today. Now, what do I do when I wake up? I usually get up pretty early. I get up before God. I even usually up like 3:30 because I have a lot of work to do on eBay. I've got money to make. A whole lot out there who have my money and I want it. So I go after it early in the morning. I send offers first thing. I start working on shipping first thing. I start handling messages and responding to questions that came in the night because eBay likes sellers that respond quickly. eBay does track how fast you respond to seller questions. eBay rewards you in the search engine overall if you respond quickly, if you're an active seller. Often I see a sale come in at 5:15 a.m. and I know, great, I don't have to ship this till tomorrow. Now, what do? Well, I ship it today. I mean, it's still early in the morning. I'm still going to ship it today, which makes eBay think I'm faster than I have to be. eBay likes that. eBay tracks how fast you ship, and if you ship faster than your handling time, and this is the way you do that, it came in this morning, but you didn't have to ship today or tomorrow, but you still do, eBay tracks that and considers that you have a negative handling time. That's wonderful. eBay actually thinks I have a negative handling time. I ship faster than I say I will. I say I'll ship same day, and eBay tracks me as having faster than that. eBay tracks me as shipping yesterday if I get a sale today. That's almost literally true. eBay used to do a gigantic report for sellers that they promised they're bringing back, and supposedly some sellers still have this. The report we used to be able to get on our seller hub that tracked every aspect of our business. And if you did what I say here, and you make your cutoff times as early as possible, and you ship same day or next day or 2 days, and because of this phenomena I just described, you actually can ship faster than you state. If someone comes in at 5:05 and buys something from me, eBay says, you must ship this tomorrow. I have same day shipping. If someone buys something at 5:15, eBay says, you must ship this tomorrow. You must. Well, if I ship it today on that special report that eBay used to do for sellers that they say they're going to bring back, and if they do, universally, I'm going to tell you about it. It's like gold, Jerry. It's gold. eBay actually put negative handling times on my record, which means they really like my handling times. I ship negative handling time. I ship earlier than the actual sale is kind of what it's saying. And eBay loves that, and eBay rewards me with search engine love. If you don't think eBay tracks how fast you ship versus how fast you promise you ship, you're wrong. You're just wrong. We have proof that eBay tracks and rewards that. Make sure you click save to save your handling times. Double check everything, all fives, all zeros, weekdays only, and now you're in Fat City. You're in the catbird seat. Someone buys something today, you do same day handling. You don't have to ship today, almost always.